I feel like I was just in my senior year of high school, and now next year I'll be a junior. Given the opportunity, oh my god, English. Like I always tell y'all, everybody is not your friend. Everybody don't have your best interest at heart. Everybody is not rooting for you. You have no obligation to continuously give that part of yourself to people. Like, zip that up and save that for somebody who, you know, does appreciate it, and somebody who will. Hold on, let me make sure it's not in slow motion because that's gonna irritate me if it is. Yeah, I think I like this angle. I think this angle is fine. I got a little something on the TV because I was trying to give like cute, relaxing. I don't know if that's eating, but I tried. Hey. Hi y'all. As y'all can tell by the title and thumbnail, today we're doing like a girl talk, do my makeup with me and chit chat, kind of TMI, kind of just yapping, chatting. I asked my people who follow me on Instagram, shameless plug, follow me on Instagram, it's right here. But if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I posted on my story. I asked you guys any like girl talk topics or things you would like me to talk about in a possible video, and I got a few responses. And then I also just kind of want to let y'all know what's been going on with me, as far as like family things, as far as, you know, me and my journey with my mental health, and learning how to navigate certain relationships, how school is going. I'm going into upper division, like promotion pretty soon, so into my nursing program, so that's like a lot. If y'all would like me to do another video like this, if y'all have other things y'all want to ask that y'all didn't get a chance to, like I said, definitely follow me on Instagram because sometimes I do things like that, or just put it in the comments and let me know. But I'm just finna do my makeup. I have my whole little thing right here, so I'm finna do my makeup and just chat with y'all about some things that's been going on, and definitely touch on y'all's topics that y'all want me to talk about. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. I'm very excited for this. I'm ready to go ahead and get into it if y'all ready, because I'm ready. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Okay. Like I told y'all, I'm going into upper division nursing pretty soon, and I'm scared, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. I'm not so scared to the point where like I'm not gonna do it, of course, because that's all I want to do with my life. Like, I'm very passionate about that, but it is a bit scary. It's like, wow, like, and then on not just entering into upper division, but like I'm about to be a junior in college, and that's actually like, that's too much. Like, it's like, I know time flies, but time really flies. Like, I feel like I was just in my senior year of high school, and now next year I'll be a junior. I'm literally about to interview and apply into upper division nursing. Fingers crossed I get in, of course, but I'm just like, time literally freaking flies. I'm gonna be 20 in September. Like, oh my goodness, like what happened to the time? I was just walking in my first day of high school, and now we're here. When you're nursing, it's kind of like you spend the first 2 years doing kind of prereqs and things leading you up until getting into the actual program, and it's like then you literally have to work just as hard to get into the program, and then you have another 2 years of hard work. So it's just like, it's kind of a lot. And I'm not gonna say it's taking a toll on me. I feel like nursing has taken a toll on me, but not in a bad way. Like, it's made me really apply myself and like work to my fullest potential and really put my all into like my studies, because I feel like especially in high school I was not, girl. But as far as like really studying and stuff like that, I wasn't really applying myself the best I could, and I feel like I just didn't really know how. And college was already so stressful for me. I mean, not college, high school was already so stressful for me, just like being a teenager and trying to figure myself out, figure out the people around me. Y'all know high school is just a weird time, so it was kind of a lot. But I just feel like I never really fully applied myself when it came to like studying and starting classes. But nursing and prereqs and like college just in general definitely forces you to do that. If you weren't doing it, you're gonna have to start, because it's no joke. Doing clinicals, all of those things. And that's like, when I say I'm scared, I don't mean like I'm scared to, you know, go out into the world. I'm not scared about what I want to do with my career, but just scared about like all of these new things I'm about to have to do. Like, I'm about to have to go to clinicals, I'm about to have to do things like that. And that's like, whoa, like I knew I was gonna get here, but like, whoa, it's just like, wow. But I'm really taking it all in, and I'm trying just not to take it for granted, really trying to appreciate everything that I've been given the opportunity oh my god, English, everything that I've been given the opportunity to pursue, because I know, you know, everybody doesn't get this chance. And I'm very proud of myself because I've gotten myself this far, and I'm so proud of me. And I'm very thankful to the universe, to God, for just everything that, you know, is opening up for me, and it's becoming like my life. Like, everything I dreamed of is like about to start setting into motion. Like, I remember I used to dream about graduating high school, did that. I remember I used to dream about, you know, acing my nursing classes. I used to dream about being in college and, you know, learning myself and living on my own and living away from home and learning who I am away from my hometown. And now I'm doing that. I dreamed about, you know, applying in nursing school and getting in and doing, and I'm about to do that. It's just like, wow. Just a little scared, but also, like I said, at the same time, super grateful. And just hopefully I have some good news for y'all soon about that. First of all, somebody asked me some skincare must-haves. Since I'm doing my makeup, I kind of want to like start off with that one. Skincare must-haves. I love the Ordinary brand. The Ordinary, all of their products. I haven't tried all of their products, but like, I've heard their moisturizers are pretty good. I use a lot of their like serums and like hyaluronic acid. I use their it's like salicylic acid, I believe. It's like a acne, like a blemish control type thing. I've been using it, and I've been using it for like a week or so now, and I'm seeing, I don't know, I'm seeing results. It might just be placebo effect, but I feel like I'm seeing results. Personally, I've been using Cetaphil cleanser forever. Like, I will die behind Cetaphil cleanser. I love that cleanser so much. But I know a lot of people like the CeraVe cleansers and stuff like that. I would honestly say just find things that work for your skin. And I feel like also a big part about picking out skincare and stuff is figuring out like what your skin type is. Are you really oily? Are you really dry? Does your skin react well to certain ingredients? Do your clogs get pored? Okay, because that makes so much sense. Do your pores get clogged easily? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how. Obviously, I'm not speaking good English today. Paying attention to your skin. If you want to get into skincare, paying attention to your skin, learning about your skin, and then kind of starting with certain products based off of that. And you don't have to start with super expensive products, because I know, especially nowadays, a lot of skincare is like really, it's a little pricey. Like, it's a little pricey now. But I know a lot of people like Korean skincare. I've personally never tried it, just because sometimes I don't like to fix what ain't broken. People say good things about that, but I would be careful where like you're buying it. Don't just be, you know, I know we love TikTok shop, but sometimes they be playing, so just tread lightly. But like I said, if you're trying to get into skincare, I would honestly just recommend kind of paying attention to your skin, kind of figuring out what you think your skin would like, and then trying out a few products. And also, don't buy super big bottles of things. If there's a mini, if there's a tester, if there's a travel size you can buy, try that first, because a lot of the times you may buy products that you've never used before, and you might buy this big old bottle that was kind of expensive, and you don't like it, and then you just have a whole bunch of product and you wasted a whole bunch of money for no reason. So yeah, that's my tips for that. Another thing that I was asked to touch on is like self-care. Me personally, I've honestly been on kind of like learning how to do self-care, because I feel like I didn't know how to actually do self-care for a long time. Like, I thought self-care was like And sometimes self-care can be you just watching TV, or like, you know, you just kind of doing what you want to do, sitting in a bed. But also I found a lot of the time self-care means taking care of yourself and doing what's best for you. And sometimes I'll say I'm doing self-care and I'm scrolling on TikTok for 2 hours, and that's not really self-care. So I've honestly been kind of learning myself what self-care really means, and ways to, because I feel like everybody is different, but me personally, I feel like self-care, sometimes you need to disconnect. Sometimes self-care isn't, you know, sitting on social media or watching TV for long periods of time and doing that. Honestly, forms of self-care, I would recommend solo dates. I love a solo date. Taking yourself out. If you ain't even gotta take yourself out to anywhere fancy, but just like if you go get you some lunch and go sit outside, have a picnic. If you don't like to sit outside, that's cool. You know, take yourself on dates. You can go to the movies. Me personally, I love to paint, even though I'm not like an artist or anything, but I like to paint. Like, it's just relaxing. I think it's fun. So sometimes I'll do just sit and paint. Oh my god, at Hobby Lobby, I don't know, I'm sure this is not at every single one, but if you have a Hobby Lobby nearby and you like arts and crafts, Hobby Lobby is so good for like little fun things to do. I went in there and I found like this little paint by numbers thing, and y'all, it was like $4, and it came with all the paint. It came with a brush and like this little paint by numbers thing, and I was occupied doing that for hours, y'all, and I had the best time ever. I had some music playing in the back, and that was like so fun for me. So if you're like kind of artsy, I would recommend going to like your local craft store and just trying some new things out, like making things. If you like going outside, go outside, take a walk, hike, whatever. And also, I know this is not probably the healthiest one, but retail therapy is real. If you like to shop and you want to go out and you want to go, you know, get you some things as a form of self-care, if you feel like you ain't really treated yourself in a while, that's totally fine as well. Go out, you know, go on to town, shop, get you a few things. Watching TV and like stuff like that, that is also self-care sometimes, especially if you don't do that often. If you don't get a chance to do that often, girl, put you on a good little movie and have you a time. Like, nothing wrong with that. If you want to get a little deeper, journaling is also really good self-care. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it just helps to, you know, if you're overwhelmed, you know, anxious about certain things, sometimes it's just so much better to get it out of your head and get it on paper. I know some people don't like to journal because they kind of be like, my mind be moving faster than I can write, and that's cool. I know some people, like, they like to kind of do like video diaries, like they'll just record themselves talking about whatever they want to talk about or whatever, you know, they have going on, and that helps because it's like the goal is to get it out of your head instead of like just it's all scrambled up here and you just keep thinking and thinking. The goal is to just get it out of your head. Okay, so somebody also asked me freshman girls advice. I assume they mean like freshmen in college. I haven't told y'all, but I've alluded to a lot of the things and people I've run into, mostly my freshman year of college. And some of the biggest things I would say, just kind of like I always tell y'all, everybody is not your friend. Everybody don't have your best interests at heart. Everybody is not rooting for you. Even though they seem like they are, everybody is not. So just kind of be not cautious of people. Well, honestly, yes, be cautious of people. Like, don't just trust people on a whim. You know, if you just met somebody, don't be letting them all in your space, telling them all your business. When you say you're getting to know somebody, you're getting to know them and they're getting to know you. So you don't need to tell them everything. Especially while y'all are still getting to know each other. So I would just say keep that in mind. Everybody not your friend, and everybody don't need to know everything about you as soon as you meet them. People need to earn your trust. Don't just give that to people. Don't give that out. Trust and true friendship and those types of things, don't just give that out to people. They need to earn that. And just as well, apply the same thing when you're making friends. Don't expect people to just, you know, jump at your every, you know, women call. Don't expect people to just tell you all their business, and don't fish in their business, because they're getting to know you as well, just like you are getting to know them. Stay focused. You know what you came to school for. You came to get a degree. So there are so many, I'm telling you, especially like it's so many distractions on a college campus, like so many. Not just, it's like parties, it's new people, boys, or relationships, things like that. Like, it's so many distractions. So really just stay focused, but have fun, but keep your eye on the prize, you know what I mean? Freshman year, try to get involved. Like, you ain't gotta do everything at school. You ain't gotta be in every single organization, be president of this, exec of that. But get involved, especially like things that have to do with your major or something you want to pursue. I promise, college campuses have so many clubs and organizations. You can find something that like has to do with what you want to do that you can be involved in. Even if you just do some volunteer work, like join a volunteer group or something, it's something you can get involved in on a campus. And especially if you get involved in things that have to do with what you want to do, that's another thing to put on your resume that's relevant. So that as well. Just take it easy, give yourself grace, just be you. Don't change for nobody. Don't let nobody, change you. Don't let nobody make you do anything you don't want to do. Don't let nobody make you do anything you don't want to do. That's one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you. You will gain a lot of morals on top of the ones you already have. Just try to make sure they're good ones, at least. And yeah, that's really all I'm gonna say about that. If y'all want to update it, like freshman advice video or just college advice video, let me know. But I feel like I've said my spiel about that so much. Somebody also actually wanted me to talk about kind of balancing college. I assume amongst like the other things in your life, like your social life and other things like that, how to balance college on top of it. And honestly, trial and error is gonna help a lot. You're gonna try a lot of things and they're not gonna work, and you're gonna be like, okay, well, I need to try this now, and one day something's gonna work. And that's really how it goes. Something will work eventually, and then after 6 or so months it'll stop working, because life changes, things happen, and things are always changing. You're always growing, you're always evolving. So what worked for you 6 months ago is probably not going to work for you now. What worked for you a month ago may not work for you now, because you're at a different place, you're at a different mental space, you're at a different whatever. So don't get discouraged. Like, if you are on routine and you found this good balance and then it kind of isn't working anymore, because that's how things go. So I would honestly say just work on your time management as far as like classes and when you need to do your work. Like, factor your work into your schedule, like your schoolwork and homework and stuff. Factor that into your schedule. Like, when you write down what you're doing for the day, don't just put, oh, I got class and that's it. If you know you need to do some work, write that in there too. Put class, then I need to do some homework. Put class, and then I need to go do this. Or put class, then I need to do that discussion post. Like, write down what the things you need to do. I found blocking off time for certain things helps, especially on the weekends. I feel like time management and prioritizing really work hand in hand when it comes to balancing school and relationships, not just like romantic relationships, but like friendships, relationships with your parents, relationships with your family. Because a lot of times when you move away from college, it's like the relationships can be a little strained, because it's like you're not at home all the time, you're not with the people you're usually with all the time, you may not be able to call home all the time because you're busier. So like, as far as all of that, just kind of do what you can, but also don't stress yourself out. There are only 24 hours in a day. You do what you can, and then whatever you couldn't get done, do it tomorrow. Like, don't stress yourself out trying to do a million things, because the day is only 24 hours, and as long as that sound, we all know it really ain't that long. So like, honestly, just do what you can. Like I said, trial and error will help you a lot, because through trial and error you will figure out what works and what not. And even when you do figure out things that work, like I said, a month later, 2 months later, when you get to this different position in life where you're doing different things, it might not work, and then you got to start, you know, not over, but you kind of got to start again. Like, okay, how do I balance this new routine out? How do I balance this when I'm not doing this? So yeah, it's just like I said, trial and error. It's gonna take time. That looks good enough. Yeah, I did my lashes. I do clusters. If y'all want to know what clusters I use, I'll put them in the comments if anyone asks. But I love the clusters I use, guys. They're so like perfect. I do kind of want to try out. I want to try out like spikes, because I feel like I'm at the point in like my cluster like experience that I can try out new things. I was still trying to get the base together now, but I feel like I can change my lash maps up. Like, I've double stacked. I've done all of the bases, so I feel like now it's time to try other stuff. And I kind of want to try, like, I want to order like some spikes to like add in, because I like how spikes look like when you have lashes. So I want to order some of those and try to add those to one of my lash sets. Y'all, I've started back going to therapy. I went a few times freshman year, but I just feel like I wasn't really putting myself into it. Like, at the top of the semester, I started back in therapy, and honestly, y'all, it's been like great. Like, I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm unpacking a lot of things about myself and other people, and like things with my family. I'm learning how to like navigate those relationships. And just really like going to therapy feels so good, because it's like you have somebody to talk to who's kind of just give an outside opinion on things. Not even opinion, because my therapist doesn't really give me like what she thinks about certain things, but it's just somebody there to like you can talk with, somebody to help you work through your feelings, somebody to help you like when you don't even know what you're feeling. And I feel like it's helped me so much as well in like my spiritual journey. I feel like I've been able to, how do I explain it? I feel like I've been able to connect with myself so much more, and connect with God, with the universe so much more. I've been able to just really uncover me and figure out who I am, and figure out who I am when I'm in different situations, who I can turn into when I'm in different situations, and why. And just like work out a lot of things with myself, and it's been very nice. Like, I've enjoyed it a lot. My therapist is amazing. I love her. And I've enjoyed it a lot. Like, it's been a very good experience. It started out rough. At first, I was like, girl, I'm not even finna come back, because I don't even feel like this is helping me. I just don't feel like da 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 da. And it's like, as soon as I fully put myself in it, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's why it wasn't helping, because you weren't even trying, really. Not used to like talking about how I feel about things, because a lot of the times I wasn't really asked, or like I wasn't really regarded in that way. My feelings didn't matter that much, I felt like, a lot of the time. So sitting in a room with somebody and having to like talk about me and how I feel, that was like, oh, like what? Like, I finally just was like, okay, I'm gonna just let go. I'm gonna try not to, you know, let the uncomfortability take away from the experience, and just kind of open myself to it. And like I said, I feel like I've been so much better. I've been learning a lot of things about myself, and it's helped me grow so much. And I just feel like a calmer person. I just feel so much more at peace. I feel like such a calmer version of myself. And I feel like I'm learning as well to accept people for who they are, and not let what they don't do, or what they don't, you know, the responses they don't give me. And like, always, instead of always focusing on what you don't do for me, just focusing on what you do for me, and what, you know, we give to each other, and how our relationship works. And even though, you know, you may not do these, you know, certain things that I, you know, may need out of a friendship, out of a parent, out of a whatever, that doesn't mean I can't still accept you for who you are, and we can still be in a good place with each other. If you open yourself up to people and you feel like you're gonna be met with, you know, just negative things that like you don't enjoy and that don't make you feel good, and you may have expressed that these things don't make you feel good, and if you feel like that's what you're gonna continuously be met with, you have no obligation to continuously give that part of yourself to people. Like, just zip that up and save that for somebody who, you know, does appreciate it, and somebody who will meet you with understanding, who will meet you with validation, who will meet you with assurance, and you'll do the same for that person. I'm done with my makeup. I think it looks so cute. I've been working on like trying to get the texture of my makeup like really smooth, and I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm doing a lot better. It used my makeup could sometimes look real cakey, but I feel like I'm doing so much better. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I had fun. My makeup looks bomb. I'm probably gonna make some TikToks or something. But yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed. I enjoyed this so much. This was so fun. And yeah, if y'all want more vids like this, or if y'all want another girl talk TMI in the future, let me know. And yeah, I love y'all. This was so fun. Like, I enjoyed this. More of these will be coming. I enjoyed this. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all in the next video, which I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is because I'm still debating about what it's gonna be. But I will talk to y'all in the next video. I love y'all. And yeah, I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, all that. Let me give y'all double kisses. I love y'all. Bye. Mwah.